Hello friends, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel and welcome to Thrifty Thursday. So Thrifty Thursday is an open collab and I am the host. So if you would like to participate, if you don't already, just let me know. I'll add you to my participant list. Use the hashtag Thrifty Thursday and link my channel, subscribe to my channel, and just show us your thrifty goodies. They can be from wherever you think is thrifty is perfectly acceptable. So all are welcome. So let's go and I'll show you what I got this week. So I went to two thrift stores and got something at one of them. The other one, nothing. It was just a bust. So this little bag of goodies I picked up actually today. So let me dump it out and show you what I got. I was, I always say I'm pretty picky these days, so, I try to be economical and also just kind of picky so I don't get overwhelmed here in my thrifts, in my craft room, and I don't want to get anything that I'm not going to use, you know what I mean? So, this thrift store today I hadn't been to in a couple weeks, and they were pushing the yarn. They were pushing the yarn and the ribbon this week. So this was from the ribbon bin that was sitting, all this right here from the ribbon bin. And then I didn't find any. I looked at the yarn, but I didn't see any yarn I wanted. It's just regular yarn. And so let me show you this little pile first. This was the last thing I found in the ribbon bin that they had up front. And it was so pretty. I was like, this is gorgeous. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to pay. I like the rest of these were like super cheap, but this one wasn't. So, but I was like, this is way too gorgeous. I have to get this. First of all, it's the perfect vintage color. It's very delicate and beautiful lace. So, yeah, I had to pick that up, and there's quite a bit on here. So I think I really didn't pay too much for it. And I'm, it's like just, it's so beautiful, but it's also very kind of generic. Vintage generic, you know what I mean? Like you can just use this type of lace on everything, you know what I mean? So yeah. And then this is also, I don't have a lot of, I have ribbon but not a lot. And so this was also in the generic realm. So I thought, well, this is certainly something I can use, and it's kind of a, well, it's a grosgrain. And so, and it's a cream or ecru color. So it's a perfect also generic color that can go with a lot and go with vintage items. And it probably is vintage. I don't see a date here, but let me see if I can see how much is on here. I tried to make sure there was plenty on the spools I picked up, and there is plenty on here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's quite a bit there. Originally it says there was 10 yards on here, so I don't know how much was used, but anyway, you can see how old and grungy this spool is, so you know it's, I'm sure it's vintage. What is this, a little piece of tape here or something to keep it together? Let me take that off, kind of getting in my way. So that was, yeah, that was in the ribbon bin. And then this one is a pretty color that I thought would be very usable. It's got a piece of tape holding it together, but it's that tape or that ribbon that I'd like to show you, because it's not grosgrain, it's the ribbon. I have others like this, and it's that ribbon, kind of a silky ribbon with a little kind of nubs on each side. Can you see the little nubs? Let me see if I can get it in the right light here so you can see it. But yeah, pretty kind of what is that? A light, or I guess it's a mauve actually, mauve. And let's see if I can tell you anything about it. There's a lot on here. It says originally 6 yards. I can't tell how old it is. It's a little pink spool here though that I don't recognize from anywhere. So 100% polyester ribbon. So that, and there's another old one like this one, the ecru. This one is this gold? I think it is. Oh yeah, here it is. Let me see if I can, this is another grosgrain. And this is a kind of a golden color. Also kind of a, you know, this color is also very neutral. Can be considered a neutral. And then there was this one. I didn't pay that much for this one, but there's a heck of a lot on here. Look at all that ribbon. And I love pumpkins and, you know, fall and, you know, October and Halloween and Thanksgiving and all that. So this is it's a grosgrain, and it's, you know, a little wider, but it's all little pumpkins on there. See that? Isn't that perfect for fall? You know, that'll be perfect for December daily or whatever fall journals I end up making. And 30 feet to begin with. See that? Let me hold it the right way. 30 feet. It was originally $3.99. Oh, 2008. There's even a date there. So it's not vintage, but it doesn't need to be. I don't care if that's vintage or not. That's just too beautiful to pass up. So that was from the ribbon bin. And then I went over to, what was next? I think I went to the, there was a couple of, in the back where they had their sewing stuff, there was a couple. They usually always have a couple of button card bins there, but lately there haven't been any really good button cards, but I always check it. I always try to check it. And today there was some new button cards. They were filled up. They haven't been filled up lately. So they must have gotten it and somebody donated. It's a place where people donate stuff. And it's not Goodwill, but it's another type of place. But anyway, there are some cute buttons cards. I was looking for some really that had all or most of their buttons. So these are kind of hunter or forest green type. So there was this one. This is a lighter green, but it has all its buttons. This is a pretty purple. See, it has all its buttons. This one doesn't have all its buttons, but they're so cute. They're little heart buttons. See, it's missing this one right here. So I thought that was too cute to pass up. I always get a Lansing if they're in decent shape, and this one had all its buttons too. Originally 15 cents. Little gray buttons. So, and then this one's super cute. I don't think I've ever seen one like this. Lucky Day pearl shirt buttons, 10 cents. And I think it has most of this buttons except for one right there. See, this guy has a shirt on, and these buttons are going like they're buttons on his shirt. And then these are for the sleeves, I guess. See, they're kind of over by the sleeves. Isn't that the coolest thing? I've never seen one like that. I thought that was so cool. When I saw it, I was like, oh, that's beautiful. But yeah, and then they're held on by like kind of like staples, or just, they're not really staples probably, but they're just metal pieces. And then this one was cute. I like the strips too, because I like to use them as trim, you know, in a journal like I just did in my sewing journal. And this is just a strip of blue. I think most of the ones I have a white card, and this one had a black card, so I thought that was cool. And these are blue buttons. And this was super cute. It's a little tiny one strip with little daisy buttons on it. So I don't know. These have you know, the little shank on the back. So they're kind of chunky for a journal, but I could take this off and use these buttons, and then I could put some other flat buttons on here to use it in a journal, right? Because it's so cute. So the button, that was from the button bin. And then beside the button bin, there's a snap bin. This place is organized, let me tell you. And so I found another, just used one of these in my sewing pattern journal, and so I found another one today. It's the circle. That's how it comes. Brass rust proof, but these are black snaps. It's only missing 2, so I thought it was super cute. And I thought this one was pretty with the pink and blue, and it has it's only missing three snaps, but aren't those pretty? Let's see, there's different sizes on here. So these are the biggest, the medium, and the tiny. Aren't they cute? So, oh, here's some more snaps. Yeah, but I found, yeah, they had new snaps today too. So yeah, they must have got a lot of sewing stuff in. This one I thought was pretty. There were some in there that were messed up and kind of ripped, and so I tried to get some nice ones. That's another round one, but this one is all in a card. And then this one I thought was pretty with the blue and the black snaps. I thought that one was pretty. And then this one I loved because it's very retro with this kind of flower power flower here. And I didn't care, like, if it didn't have any snaps on, I probably still would have got it because it's so cool. But see, there's some snaps right here. These are missing, and there's one missing here. But this is from Woolworth also. That's another reason I got it. 49 cents to begin with. Here's the back. It's got to be from like the 70s or even maybe even 60s. But no date on here. I don't see a date anywhere. But isn't that cool? I thought that was just so retro. And, oh, here's another button. Did I show you this one? Here's a button card with all the little blue buttons. And then I went over to the seam binding bin. And so they had more, but I just picked out some that, like I said, I knew I was going to use. So these two are the same. I didn't realize I got two of these. I thought I picked one up, and I thought, then I found another one. I thought, oh, did I put that back? And I picked up another one. That's what I did. But, yeah, this is a very neutral color. I think you can probably see it well enough. It's never been opened. So those were nice to find. I'm trying to see if it says a color on here. Beige. It says beige. So, yeah, no. Oh, there's a date here. 1976 on both of these. 1976. That's cool. They have a date. Okay, so these three weren't opened either. This one was open, but I love using, I'm always using black trims and laces and things. I don't know why. I mean, I use all my colors, but I use a lot of black lace, and I know the other day I was looking for some, and I don't know if I think I found some, but I didn't, it was hard to find. I probably don't have very much left. So anyway, this one, of course, has been opened, but there's a lot on here, so maybe not too much of it was used, if any. So I went ahead and got that one. And then these three weren't open. This is yellow rickrack. I thought this was a pretty yellow. Can you see that? And then this is a pretty rust-colored hem facing. So, you know, so it's wider. Those are all the smaller, the seam binding that I just showed you. And this is a wider, kind of almost a rust-colored. Oh, it's called copper. It's called copper. So I thought that would be pretty for fall too. And this is 1974. So I thought that was really pretty. Can you see that in there? Oh, that was really pretty. And then here's a pretty pink one. They had a pretty hot pink one too. And I thought, I decided not to get the hot pink one because I think I have some hot pink. And so I don't use hot pink very much. But this one is a more kind of babyish, baby pink or something like that. So I thought this one I would definitely use, more of a generic pink, if you know what I mean. And let's see, I'm really fascinated that these all have a date now. 1983 on this one. So that was everything from that little thrift store. And then I was going to try to pull out a few more things from my family that I had got for Mother's Day. I put the stuff I showed you last week. I put it away, but it's not organized. So I'm kind of like waiting to get through everything and show you everything, and then I'll get it back out and organize it. But let me pull a pile out here. We'll see. Because I haven't looked through all this stuff. There's just so much in here. So let's pull out a pile here and see what I have. Let's pull out two piles and see how much we can get through. I'll try to go quick because this is not even... There's way more than this, and they gave it to me in a large gift bag, and if you could picture a large gift bag, and it was about half full. So that's a lot of paper, right? So let's kind of flip through some of this quick. So there's these little, they look almost like Holly Hobby, but little children, it says on the back. Thinking of you, and there's a little sentiment and a verse inside. So those are super cute. There's a few of those. I won't open every one, but I'll show you the front here. They all have a little bird on them too. See little birds and the little girls. Very cute. Very cute. Trying to see all the details in it. Get well soon. So that was thinking of you, and this one's get well soon. Kind of want to see what's in. There's a little picture inside all of them. Okay, so here's a postcard, London, shaped. That's cool, see, postcard. Awesome. Well, here's some pictures. I think I mentioned last week that there were some horse pictures, but I hadn't pulled them out yet. So here are the horse pictures. I don't know what I will do with these, but I'll have to think about it. Oh, I think I had pulled out some horse pictures last week too, because I remember some like this. And these are... an original Polaroid land photograph, and it has a date, 1972. Place, name, this horse's name is Jolly Roger. Jolly Roger. Let's see, these don't have names on them. No. This, let's see, this doesn't have a name on it, but here's another horse. We'll kind of go through these a little bit quick. Horses. I want to see if they have names though. That's pretty cool. They have their names on here. Nope. Well, this one's Joy. Isn't that a pretty little horse? Baby horse. This one's kind of dark, but it's a couple of horses. Here's Jolly Roger again. He's pretty. And this looks like a very old one. Oh, and here is the lovely lady riding the horse. Now that's cool. I like that. Isn't she pretty? That is cool. I like these. Those are awesome. Okay, let's see what else we have here. A little book. Looks like a little ledger of some kind. It had a label, which is, oh, that's some of my scrapbook paper that fell in there. And so there's some paper memo book. It says on the inside, it's just aged, old aged, unnaturally distressed lined note paper. So that is cool. Now, let's see what all these goodies are. Just a letter dated 1961 that's been typed. Okay. On some old typing paper. An envelope. Let's see. Federal Security Agency. Social Security Administration. Okay. So, let's see. First of all, you got the old envelope here. Old naturally aged envelope. And the glassine or whatever. The window part is coming out here. Let me see if I can tuck that back in there. The envelope's torn right there. Newspaper clipping about a pioneer. Was that in there? And we've got North Carolina motor vehicle registration. Wow, look at that. Look how small that is. It's printed. It's not folded or anything. 1947. Well, isn't that cool? So this is how small the registrations were in 1947. And pocket card, it says. Well, isn't that interesting? I see if it says it looks like a Plymouth something, some kind of Plymouth. The date up here is 1947. I was trying to see the date of the car. It says 1937 right there, so I don't know. Could be. I'm going to keep that with the envelope. Certificate of Social Security Insurance Award. Okay. 1948. And here's a copy, it looks like. Nope. Yep. I think it is. Nope, this has different names on them. Two different names. Nope, there's the same name. Sorry. Name of child. Okay. Anyway, it's some old Social Security certificates there. And an old envelope that is probably sealed. So we'll do something with that, but just an old envelope. Something from the Republican Executive Committee. Let's see what this is in this old envelope. And then, wouldn't that be cool if I found an envelope full of money? I don't think they would have given that to me. My family. They would have kept that. 1956, whatever this letter is. Dear fellow Republican, it says at the top. It's stapled together right here. The little, it looks like they used a tiny attacher there way back in 1956. Several pages of this typed paper with some names of people and addresses. Wow. Some kind of a log of, says something about a township there. So isn't that interesting? Okay, I'm going to keep it with the envelopes that they came in. Not sure I'm going to be doing with these yet. Another envelope with, let's see what is in here. I doubt if they look through, I don't think they looked through all these envelopes, so I could find some money in here. They just saw paper and they grabbed it and put it in that pile, I guess, or whatever they could carry it in. Okay, so an old piece of paper with this envelope, and that was blue, and this is yellow. Dear friend, something about educational publications there, and another old envelope. These are cute though. Okay. So maybe I won't open everything in here in all these envelopes. So I'll just show you if there's any money in there. I'll pull it out, or checks or something. You know, just copies of checks or old checks. That would be interesting. But these are just old whatever letters and things. So from another federal security agency, executive offices of somewhere. Let's see, how does this open? Let's just peek inside and see if there's anything we want to take out. An old kind of order form here. Free something for free here, I'm not sure. And Fabricon. Huh. Oh, you can earn money doing whatever this is. Invisible mending method. Something about invisible mending. So yeah, just ephemera, right? This is cool. I like old, you know, order forms like that. Those are fun. So, okay, here's a federal security agency. This just a brown envelope, okay. And will you accept this book as a gift? Oh, what's in here? This looks interesting. A red envelope. That's cool. Oh, and the flap isn't sealed. That's cool. I like this red and white here. That's awesome. I like that. Let's keep it with the envelope. Let's see, anything else in here? There is other stuff in here, but let me see. Besides the letter, there is, it's something about Nashville Bible House. And here's, I guess you could order this Bible right here. A family worship Bible. So it's very retro looking, right? Not sure. I haven't seen a date yet. There's probably a date on the letter, but this is just the look of this is very cool and retro looking. Let's see. I just kind of want to see a date. Oh, here's another thing. That's cool. A coupon. Old coupon, and it's is there a date? They didn't put a date on their letter. Well, that wasn't nice. I want to see a date. Let's see. No date on the postmark either. Okay. Be that way. Farmers Mutual Fire Insurance. Cool old 5-cent stamp here, 1971 on this postmark. Anything interesting in here? And just some paperwork. Okay, I'm not going to take that out. I think the most of our time, maybe we'll get through these two piles if we go quickly. The Census Bureau here. Let's see, anything interesting in here? Just some letters. Okay, they're just old aged paper and letters and things in there, so that's cool. And just an old envelope. It doesn't look like there's anything in here. The old envelopes are great to, you know, do paper crafting with. So I will definitely be using these things. It just might take me a few minutes to get it organized, right? Okay, Amork from San Jose, California. Let's see what this is. People are talking about books. People are talking about books. Well, that's neat. So this picture is cool. And yeah, this would be great to cut apart, right? Take apart and use. Or you could use it in a journal and cut it down as a, you know, a double page. Very interesting. Just another little brochure of some kind here. All right, that's what that was in. That was in here. Here's a letter. There's Christian order. I'm not sure. I will read some of these things to make sure there's nothing weird in here. You know, if you know what I mean. Okay, so this is some kind of, oh, what is this? This looks important. 1954, no, 1955. This looks like real estate paperwork or something. $400. Not sure if it's some kind of it's something, some kind of bank certificate, and it says 400. I don't know if it's a promissory note or what, but it could be. Has a date, and that's what promissory notes have, a date and an amount on the top like these, but it doesn't say promissory note. But see, here's paid $126, 1950 something, 1954, $91.10. Deed, oh, this one says deed of trust. I wonder if it was for recording a deed of trust. Maybe that's what it was for, recording, possibly, deeds of trust. This one doesn't say deed of trust. This says this note right here. Yeah, this note is given as renewal of note. So this was promissory note, and these say deed of trust. So maybe it's not enough to be a deed of trust, $126, but it's could possibly be recording. I don't know. That's kind of steep for recording back in 1954, though. Here's a little newspaper article. It looks like a sad one about someone, like an obituary, so that I wouldn't use. A business card. Nobody I ever heard of. And, oh, a certificate. Guarantee. Home cleaning machine. Guarantee of your home cleaning machine paid in full. The Regina Corporation. So possibly a vacuum of some kind or something like that. Regina Corporation. I think there's a vacuum by that name. Isn't there? Well, someone was in traction. Oh dear. Someone was in traction. That's instructions for the person in traction. Accident insurance policy here. Wow, this is all their personal papers, isn't it? That is funny. Not funny, but you know what I mean? It's like, you know, when someone does, oh, this has some interesting stuff in it. Ooh, this looks exciting. Old records, it says. Latest receipts. Now, this I like. Okay, so a receipt. It says, nope, that's just a description of what's in here. Some kind of something here, Metropolitan Life receipt or something. So here is, that's another one of those, a little written, just a handwritten letter or something. It's on steno paper. Oh, just a little note about their bills. Wow, you never know what you're going to find in a bag of goodies like this, right? Some figures there written down. Coupon book for paying your monthly Metropolitan Life Insurance payment. Another one. This is what I wanted to see. Here's what is this? Oh, now this is cool. A payment book. Those I've never gotten a hold of. I've always wanted to get a hold of like a bank book. You know, the old deposit books where you kept your like savings account payments in a book like this. This is weekly premium book. So that's cool. I like that. Old envelope here. Another kind of receipt in there. But here's what I wanted to see. This is what I saw. These old envelopes here. They don't look like their flaps are sealed, and they're brown. So they say Metropolitan Life Insurance on the front. That's cool. I like those a lot. Love envelopes. Real estate company. $1,700 for possibly fire insurance. Something about fire insurance. And another, possibly a note. Yes, it says satisfaction right there. And just some, let's flip through a couple of these. My time is almost gone. Conditional sale contract, fire insurance company, policy, receipts on pink paper. Another, oh, here's some figures on here, but this is about fire insurance. This is just an envelope. There's nothing in here. I don't feel like, nope, nothing in there. And Farmers Mutual fire insurance again. Just some letters, maybe in a church. Oh, here's some more of those brown envelopes. for that premium, for that insurance premium. So yep, that's about all we're going to get through today. Envelope, bowling alley. Oh, this is the like the classifieds there, little on an 8.5 by 11 sheet. Let's see this real quick. I know I have like 2 minutes. Oh, that's cool. No, I like that. It's a card. That's great. That's nice ephemera there. Here's a nice, pretty envelope with a letter. Oh, this looks interesting. I'll save this one for next time. There's a bunch of little receipts or something in here. I'll save that for next time. We'll look through that. And this is from the tax collector. Let's see. Just some receipts for taxes, I guess. So we'll say this pile is done. We did a lot. We did quite a bit. We did all this. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope that was interesting and that you enjoyed. Come back next Thursday and we'll see what we can get through. Thanks for watching and have a great day. See you in my next video.